The core mechanics of this program is to manipulate not the rectangles, but the objects representing the rectangles. These objects are pushed in the rectangles array every time the user finishes the new rectangle. After any input from the user, the function renderAll is called to loop through each object in that array and draw a rectangle on canvas according to current object property values. Line 78. These object properties keep values that hold all the data needed to draw the rectangle: left top point, right bottom point, color, and two flag variables: is selected and is finished. The isSelected is needed to keep track of which one of the rectangles is currently active. Without it, delete operation would not know which one to delete. Previous onX would not know which index to move up or down in the rectangles array. The isFinished is needed to know which rectangle is currently in the process of making, i.e. left mouse button is pressed and mouse movement changes the rectangle size. There are 4 event listeners for all this. 3 mouse events. The mouse down event signifies the start of a drawing. First, the color is set. It can be either random or set by the input color element. Radio buttons determine which option is picked up. Then the object representing the rectangle is pushed in the array. The important thing is that it has the flag variable is finished set to false. Lastly, the event calls the renderAll function to draw all rectangles. Mouse move event has one job: update the last rectangles in the array's size if it is not finished. It happens when a mouse button is held. The mouse up event notifies that the user releases the left mouse button, and a rectangle creation procedure must be finalized. It checks if the rectangle is not too small. This check filters out simple clicks on canvas and discards them as not valid creation acts. If it was a click, this rectangle is removed from the array by reducing the array length by 1. Then the currently selected rectangle is unselected, and the last created one is set as selected. Again, renderAll is called to draw everything. Fourth event listener is click on the header element. Inside the header there are 3 regular and 2 radio buttons. This event calls the operation function, passing as an argument event object. Line 120. If the event was fired by a regular button, or there are no rectangles, return. Then find the index in the array of the selected objects. Declare a variable to hold the index of the newly selected object. Then switch statement, depending on which button fires the click event, performs the needed operation. It sets a new selected rectangle variable, which was declared right before the switch statement. Then old selected object is deselected and a new one is set as selected. As always, after any changes, we need to draw all rectangles again. Line 105. Function renderAll is very basic. First, it clears the whole canvas. Then for each loop through each object in the rectangles array, drawing the respective rectangle on canvas. Note with this that it checks the isSelected boolean flag, and if it is true, then draw a white border around the rectangle. The file location is in the description. I scroll the whole file now. That's all for now. Have a nice one.